All right, my name is Lieutenant Coopwood. I've spent over 33 years in the military. During that time, I trained young men and women for combat. It came time for my turn to go, and I was ready to go. I was getting the shots. I got all prepped and ready to go, and then Air Force regulation at the last minute pulled me off as lead of the team. I was devastated. Now, think about this. Why would I be devastated? I'm not going into a war zone. You do think I would be happy. I'd be satisfied, completely filled, jubilant. But I was not. Because I'd grown accustomed to thinking that this job that I was doing in the military is worth more than just my little petty feelings. It was part of something greater, something more important. And being part of that was hurtful, not to be able to go to where I was sending my troops to go. I mean, I was the one that always prepped them and got them mentally ready and told them what to be prepared for. And when it came my turn, I was denied. I was not happy. But God has a better plan for me, so I went with it. Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, fellow Toastmasters, it takes a special person, a kind of person, to want to pick up arms against another person in order to defend your homeland or your country. Not everyone can do that. And especially in environments where there may be prejudices against you, people don't like you for one reason or another, maybe the neighborhood you came from, maybe the society, whatever. They may not even want you there. But that person is willing to pick up arms and go and defend his country, his home. Let me give you an example of a situation that happened just recently, a few years ago here in Northern California, I believe years at UC Davis. Had a man come in, had a heart condition, needed an operation, needed a specialist. The specialist was there, on duty. The family was there. I said, great. We were just fortunate enough to have this specialist in the right place at the right time. Let's get him in here. Specialist walked in. It's a female. Not only is she a female, she's a woman of color. He said, give me someone else. They tried to go to the family and tried to convey to the family. She can help him. She can probably fix this thing. By the time we get this other person up from LA, he probably won't make it. Doesn't matter. That's what he wanted. Staff said, okay, that's your wishes be done. So they went about their business trying to get the person up from LA. Of course they knew it wasn't going to work and get there in time. And unfortunately, the man expired and died. Now, I want to come back to that story. Let's hang on to that. Remember, this man died because he would not let a woman of color work on him. All right? Let's keep that in mind. I'm going to come back to that. Transition to the Buffalo Soldiers of old. Buffalo Soldiers, in case you guys aren't aware of, those are the old black soldiers back a long time ago. The reason I call them Buffalo Soldiers because they had kinky hair, and the Indians really respected them because they were tenacious like buffaloes. All right? During that time that they were in the military, fighting for this country, think of the things that they had just come out of. Slavery. Some of their relatives were still in slavery. But yet, that kind of person, that mentality, what they were thinking was that I have an opportunity to do something for this country that others don't get. And I'm going to take that opportunity and do it. And not only that, just think on the other side of that, someone was willing to say, we need your help. Can you help us? Not only did the people on the Buffalo Soldiers and the Negroes offer their assistance at that time, someone was saying, we're willing to take your help. Come on and help us out. And it worked out great for both people. Let's step up 1 minute to where the Tuskegee Airmen were. All right? You know the problems that they ran through. They knew the racism. They knew the color barrier. They knew that they felt that that blacks couldn't fly. But yet, these young men went through all that ordeal and pain and suffering to go through the training to get there. And on the other side of that were people saying, we can use them. Let's get them in here. I believe they are capable of flying. Of course, there was opposition, and there were people that didn't want them there. There's always going to be that. But yet, we had two people, a special person, people on this side, and special people on this side saying, let's get them in here. They can help us. Why let our country just die? All these bombers that were being shot down on a daily basis because our biases says they're of color, they're black people. We don't really believe they can do what we want to do. We must maintain our status. But no, they said, we'll take your help. Tuskegee Airmen said, we'll give you our help. The Japanese American, the fighting 447th Infantry, they were some of their people were in internment camps during that time. That they were out fighting battles in Italy and getting 21 medals of honor among the whole group, fighting valiantly, while some of their own people were locked up in internment camps. They said, let us help. And there was those that said, you can help us. So, when it comes down to us as a nation trying to determine whether or not we're going to be great, you have to learn to look past those biases. Are you going to let yourself and the people around you die because of your personal biases? Simply because you feel you're better? Or are you going to go, as it says, and let us build this nation and be one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all?